everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Points of Articulation. My name's Dave, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. So today I'm looking at the Hot Wheels Star Wars Millennium Falcon. Now this ship will make its on-screen debut in Solo, a Star Wars story, but if you want to get technical, the Millennium Falcon was first seen in A New Hope. So the Falcon's a YT-1300 freighter, and is it modified yet? I don't know, Solo didn't come out yet. But it's such a decent design. And I gotta say, I'm liking what Disney did to the ship. I know a lot of people are iffy about it, but I'm digging the whole front here. A very imperial look to it with the wedge. So the size of this Falcon is a little over 3.5 inches long, which is awesome. And I just want to get right to the review. We're going to look at the mold, the paint, put on a stand, compare it, and then we'll be done. So let's get moving. Now, kicking off this review, looking at the mold, I gotta say, I'm kind of digging this a lot. I love the front, how now it's a wedge. And yeah, I get right here is like an escape pod or whatever. But I'm kind of digging it. As we can see, all the main parts are here. We have our sensors dish, cannons. Now, their real one only has one barrel. For some reason, this one has two. We have our heat exhaust vents right here. Our docking rings. Cockpit. Pretty sick. Some nice designs on the side, and we'll get a close-up look in a moment. Our engines, nicely done. On the bottom, 3 rivets holding it together. Peg connector port. Copyright cret. We have our loading bay right there. And according to The Last Jedi, escape pods are here, whatever. And then just some nice designs throughout. And then another cannon right down here. So, let's get a closer look at this beauty. Alright, looking at the front of the ship, we can see some great lines and molding, modules. Amazing stuff. Coming up to the main body. Again, more little pieces, paneling. Pretty amazing. Here's the heat vents. Nicely done. Coming around this side. Pretty cool designs. Our sensor dish, which is flat. Kind of a neat design. Digging that. And then our cannon, which has 2 barrels, a little paint wear. Now, the one in the film only has 1 barrel. So, I don't know, this might be a spoiler. What are you going to do? On the bottom of the craft, again, 2 barrels, and look at all this stuff. Amazing work here. Kind of digging that. Some great designs there. Coming down to the front of the ship. Beautiful lines. A couple circles. Pretty cool. Now for the edge here. Let's see if I could get this good. Look at that. Some great work here. Fantastic stuff. Even have some detail by the cockpit. Pretty amazing stuff. Digging it. And look at all that. Nice. Coming around to the engines. Beautiful work, all recessed. Pretty cool. Just digging these designs. And what do you guys think of the Falcon? Let me know in the comments below. Do you like this wedge shape, or do you want something else? All in all, fantastic piece. Very filled with great details, panels, recessed sections. Just awesome. So that's everything I have to say about the details, so let's take a look at the paint. Alright, when it comes to the paint in the new Falcon, we're looking at about 8 different colors. First one up is the main color, which is a nice light tan. Pretty cool. And they did a decent job at matching the plastic to the die cast. So you gotta give them kudos for that. It's a little lighter, but not too bad. You can see it on the dish here. Light. Die cast. Pretty sick, regardless. Then we have dark blue, which I think came out nice. Glossy black. Very nice and clean. And now back here, we have gray. Dark gray for the heat exhaust. And then around there, we have light gray. So that is very nice and very clean. And then coming out, we have brown paint, which is sick. Now, mine has a little wear on the gun, but what are you going to do? And the last color is in the back. We have electric blue for the engines. all in all, nicely painted craft. So now that we're done with the mold and the paint, let's put this bad boy on a stand, compare it, and then we'll be done. And just like other Hot Wheels ships, comes with a cool stand, says Star Wars. Plug it in, hear that click, and you're good to go. Now for a quick size comparison with the Solo Millennium Falcon. I have it next to the original Millennium Falcon. And then over here, the Imperial Star Destroyer. All great ships by Hot Wheels. And just for fun, here is all 4 of the new Solo ships together. And I gotta admit, I'm digging the designs. A little old, a little new, and a little nostalgia. Very awesome mix. Just I can't wait to see what they do in the film. And that does it today for my review of the Hot Wheels Star Wars Millennium Falcon. Now this particular version of the Falcon will make its on-screen debut in Solo, A Star Wars Story, and for its size, it's a little over 3.5 inches, which is sweet. Now I feel like I just breezed right through this review, and if it was a little too quick for some of you, I'm sorry, but this is like the 10th Falcon I looked at. You know, by now they're all the same to me. Dish, guns, cockpit, engine, yada yada yada. So if you feel I went a little too quick, don't be mad. I got a medium-sized Falcon from the Force Link 2.0 line, which I'm going to look at very soon. And trust me, we're going to look at that detail because I believe, based on what I've seen in trailers, much more accurate than this version here. But anywho, the Millennium Falcon means a lot to so many people. In a way, it's become as much as a part of Star Wars as Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, and Han Solo themselves. And to see it in a brand new light like this, it's put a lot of people on the fence. I, for one, think it's a nice, refreshing look at the ship. Do I 100% like it? I don't know, but I am digging what they did. I'll put it that way. So for the Hot Wheels model, what's so good about it? First of all, the detail. Some people that are sticklers for it might say that the guns in the dish are a little inaccurate compared to what we saw in trailers, but for the most part, I think they did a decent job. And with this one, it's all about the fine details, from those little recesses in the heat exhaust ports to all the fine lines and molds and around the edges and the paneling. Just a fantastic combination of all these things put together to make a great looking ship. Now for the paint, it's okay. They have colors where they count and where they're on. They're perfectly done, nicely. There's no drips or spills or smears. Grade A with this one, especially in the cockpit here. That is beautiful. All the blues, and especially the back. As we saw, gray, light gray, dark gray, and even that brown for where the exhaust comes out. Awesome. Now, like always, you get that awesome translucent stand. This one says Star Wars, but it fits in with the rest of the line perfectly. Now, if you're looking to buy this bad boy, I would strongly suggest checking your Targets and eBay. I have not seen any at Walmart or Amazon or Barnes & Noble or anything like that. I personally got mine at Target for $4.99 retail, and I think it's a decent buy. The ship itself is very nice, so I recommend this ship for anybody who's a fan of the Millennium Falcon, Solo or Star Wars Story, or the ships in general. It's a nice addition to the collection. So that's everything I have to say about this beautiful ship today. I hope you enjoyed my review. If you did, hit that like button. And if you'd like to see new reviews every Thursday, subscribe. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.